Hello and welcome. Glad to have you here. I hope you are doing well. What I want to do today is to recommend you a book, wonderful book, a Koan collection, which is called The Record of Empty Hall. 100 Classic Koans. Translated with commentary by the US American Zen teacher Dosho Port. The compiler of this Koan collection is the 13th century Chan master in the Linji lineage. His name is Linji is Rinzai in Japanese. His name is or was Shutang Jiyu, and if you have never heard of him before, well, me neither. But that's a pity, I think, because this guy is special in a way, and Dosho Port tells us why. And I want to read that to you. One of the most salient features of the Record of Empty Hall is that Shutang offers a distinctive style of commentary that makes Yun Wu in the Blue Cliff Record and Wan Song in Book of Serenity appear to have been verifiable gas bags. Even the terse comments by Wu Men in the Gateless Barrier seem quite wordy in comparison. In contrast, Shutang followed a style created by Yun Men of answering for another, and always in a few words. Indeed, this style of brief commentary or capping phrases, Japanese yakugo, is one of the important living legacies of Shutang and the Record of Empty Hall. And I think Dosho Port is quite right here. Some of the cases appear in other Koan collections as well. But because the commentary is so different, the whole cases are, in a sense, different. And so it really makes sense to look at the same cases through the lens of the respective commentators. Anyway, Dosho Port provides us with a wonderful introduction about the biographical and historical background. And he also explains why he thinks Koan practice, and the practice with these koans here especially, can help us in our practice and others. So, a wonderful introduction and also wonderful commentaries to every koan by him, which are not an intellectual solution to the koans. That can never be. Koans cannot be treated in that way. There cannot be a purely intellectual solution. But it is supposed to support us in our work with these koans. To cut a long story short, a wonderful book. I read you my favorite case with the respective comment by Dosho Port, and I'll leave you with that. It's a good read. It's you can work with these koans for months, years. So get inspired by case number 4, which I read to you. The case is called Fu Daishi Explains a Sutra. And one word about the appendix. In the appendix, we are provided also by Dosho Port with informations about the Chan Zen masters that appear in the cases. So, Fu Daishi explains the sutra. Emperor Wu of Liang dynasty asked Fu Daishi to explain a sutra. Fu Daishi suddenly rose from his seat and struck the table once. The emperor was stunned. Jigong then asked, "Your Majesty, do you understand?" The emperor said, "Not at all." Jigong said, "Indeed, Daishi explained a sutra." On behalf of the emperor, Xu Tang, our commentator, said, "Truly rare to hear." Dosho Port's comment. Outrageously crashing through decorum, Hakuin suggests the emperor retreat 3 steps and bow. In the moment, living Zen. Wonderful. We have here the same Emperor Wu, the Buddha heart ruler that didn't meet Bodhidharma. Didn't? Yes, didn't. Fu Daishi, cut from the same cloth as Bodhidharma, was even more direct. Without even a "don't know," he just struck the table once and not again. Xu Tang, speaking for the emperor, acknowledges that just this sound of fist on table is rare to hear. Each thing, once and not again. If the emperor had understood, where would we be today? It is said that all the Buddhas and the Buddha Dharma arises from this sutra. What is this sutra? Well,